Hey guys, a warm welcome back to the channel. Now, I've been away for a couple of weeks helping my buddy Sam Crack with a very cool, exciting project. That's coming a little later on. Today we've got another very cool one. It's an exclusive, and I'll tell you about that in a second. We are, in the meantime, going to be working on my BBI. I'm back working on this. Now, while I'm waiting for some paint to happen on this, we're going to start to put together all of the assemblies, like the suspension. So we've got all our plated stuff, we've got loads of new bushes, all the rubbers to go together, all the hubs is ready. So I need to pop over to Maranello Parts to go and pick up a couple of other little things, and then we're ready to start putting this together. So let's head on over there, but before we do so, I'm going to head on over to the spray booth and show you a little sneak peek what's going on with the Stradale Spider. Follow me. So guys, we've arrived at one of my favourite places, Ferrari Maranello Classic Parts here in Egham, Surrey, UK. This is like a candy store for us Ferrari owners. Now, I've been fortunate enough to have a look behind the scenes, and what is stored here parts-wise is mind-blowing. Anyway, we're going to pick up my parts, but I want to say, it says Classic Parts up there. That's a little bit deceiving. These guys support everything from the original Ferrari through to present day, the SF90. And a little known fact is that most people think that all the Ferrari parts are stored in Maranello, Italy. That's actually incorrect. These guys bought up the bulk of parts from pre-95. So everything like 355 before, the majority of stock is right here at Maranello Classic Parts in Egham. Anyway, let's go inside, pick up the parts, and I'll give you a few more facts. Look at this. I need one of these display cabinets in my house. Check out the horse. All the merchandise. Okay. Let's do it. There we go, Martin is here. I know most of the guys because I've spent half my life at this place. Service with a smile. I'm sure there's a smile behind that mask there. Safety first. And there's our parts. Always in stock. And for me, very handy. 25 minutes down the road. And for you guys, they ship worldwide. And we've got a little treat in store. We've got a little bit of an exclusive access behind the scenes to see 35,000, wasn't it? 35,000 lines of stock back there. Anyway, let's grab the camera. I'm going to give you a little tour of Ferrari Mecca. I'm in a sweet shop, definitely. This is heaven for me. Look at this. So guys, you've got basically everything here pre-95 from Ferrari, and then from 95 onto present day. How many? 35,000 was it? 35,000 lines of stock here?
35,000 lines worth of stock we hold here, yes.
35,000. That is a lot of Ferrari parts. Unfortunately, these guys can keep the Ferraris on the road with that many parts. So look at this. How many levels of parts here?
There's 3 floors of parts here.
3 floors of parts. Goes all the way down there. Racks and racks and racks. Absolutely everything you can think of is here. Look at this. It feels like we're in the Matrix, right? This is the Matrix of Ferrari parts. Look at that. And they go that way, that way. 3 floors of it.
I think that makes you Morpheus.
Yeah. Look. Even
Oil hose. Or fuel in yellow, oil in brown.
Yeah. Parts everywhere. I'm guessing some of these parts have probably been here for some time. Okay,
Stickers on these are 89.
Ratarossa heads there. Amazing. Is it nerdy that I know what half of these parts are? Look at that. I think that's probably been here a while, but that's a very, very rare piece, right?
It is.
Yeah,
The wing, it's got to be seats, absolutely everything. Wow. Look at this. Amazing. Down here. We've got wings, front rears, some very old bits there. 250s, aren't they? They look like 250s.
Yeah.
So look at this, guys, right? So this is oil filters for just the 512, 512M. You must have an oil filter for every car that was ever manufactured. There's not that many.
I think there's another lot in storage.
Wow.
And these are your Testarossa ones.
All right, so yeah, we have the full shebang of Testarossa here. Testarossa 512, 512M. If you need an oil filter, they're all here. Testarossa
512M.
512M, rare. What we got? Oh yeah, look at this. Wow, clamshell front ends, complete front ends. What's that? That's
That is a rear end.
Is that a Dino?
365, no, 365 GC4.
Wow, look at that. Not something you see every day, is it? Complete rear end. What these guys don't know about Ferrari parts is not worth knowing. Some guys, I won't mention any names, have been here for 30 years. Wow.
Here we go, something for your boxer there, Scott.
Yeah. Ah. Look at this, guys. We have some real treasure. Something that I'm hoping I'm never going to need. This is a boxer engine. It is the earlier one, carburettor version. Look at that.
And a gearbox.
And a gearbox as well.
Yeah, very rare.
Are they new?
Yes.
Who would have thought that? Cars, these are like early 80s, late 70s. You've got a brand new engine here, sat ready to go. Three? Crikey, look at that. Yeah, you have as well. Complete, everything on it. Look. Amazing. Look, crates. This is like Indiana Jones, really, isn't it?
That's the third one.
We've got wings here, these. Wow. Look at that. Amazing. Fiberglass, yeah. Now, it's no secret that my passion for Ferraris is what drives me to do this, and I'm very fortunate because I've now created a career out of that passion. But when you're buying cars like this, like the BBI that I discovered, you really still have to have your wits about you. These can literally become money pits. When I paid 80,000 for this car, luckily we kind of did the numbers, and these things fortunately nowadays are worth 250, 300,000 pounds for the right one. So there's a nice bit of profit in it. So I consider these investments, assets to put in my portfolio alongside shares, and nowadays alongside art. Yes, that's right, Picassos, Banksys. Thanks to Masterworks, all of those are in my portfolio of investments. How? Let me show you. Masterworks is a brilliant and very exciting way of investing in art. Did you know that 2/3 of billionaire collectors allocate between 10 and 30% of their overall portfolio to art? Contemporary art pieces outpace the S&P 500 total return by 174% in the last 25 years. Getting started with Masterworks is so easy. It's just a few clicks. Visit the website, click on my link in the description below the video, create your account, browse through the artwork, and you can diversify your portfolio with one of the most stable assets around. I've just invested $500 in a Banksy after seeing the 32% net profit on the previous one they recently sold. Another unique feature I love is the secondary market, where you can trade your shares at any point. So why not check it out? Click on my link in the description below the video, and who knows, alongside your Ferraris, alongside your shares, you can now add a Banksy or a Picasso. Gotta say a massive thanks to Masterworks for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to business. So this is the thing, when you're trying to support so many cars, so you're not only supplying stuff from like the first Ferraris here, but then Ferrari introducing new cars all the time. So this warehouse is constantly expanding to support things like the SF90, but they still have to stock all the stuff for the original kit. So it's just amazing. Like some of these things that the guys have just pointed out, some of the bins are empty, they're ready for new lines of stock. So just phenomenal to see everything in here. Side grills here. I think they're 348.
Are they right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. Cylinder blocks.
Engine blocks. Amazing. I mean, these things are cars from the 1960s. Look at this. Just crazy, crazy, crazy. It's so geeky that I look at these bits and I know what that's for. I know what that's for. These guys though literally know everything. Look, tiny little clips. Absolutely everything is here. If you're going to restore a Ferrari, this is what you need. Wow, we got that. Clocks here. Who would have thought these are still available?
Yeah.
That's like 308, I think, something like that.
I think it is, yeah.
This is what I've just done on video. Headlights, 360.
This is the area where we keep our pattern parts.
Okay.
So this is for remanufacturing and patterns for the future. So we all.
Okay, so what happens when you've got, like, you're running low on parts? Oh my gosh, I've just spotted this.
Again, that's in the pattern area, so again, it's
that is the one.
it can be used for reference.
This is the earlier Boxer graphic equalizer. Mine has got the later one because it's a 1983 car. But this is super rare. Nobody probably knows that this is here. Wow.
That's not on our stock. That's part of our patterns.
Okay.
That's something we keep here.
Yeah.
For reference and for.
Is that? I don't think that's the box for it because I think this is the earlier one. Being a nerd, I know the numbers on it. But look at that. So you basically think ahead. You've got rare parts, that you know you're running low on. You put them to one side and you try and get them remanufactured.
For the future, really, to ensure that we can keep the supply of Ferrari parts going for as long as we can. Really, yeah.
Really cool.
Past, present, and future.
Yeah. As Martin says, it's the past, present, and future. We're always thinking ahead all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fortunate. I have been here before and seen some of the processes and how you go about trying to do that, and it's just amazing just to see some of these things in here.
It's a challenge, but it's a challenge we embrace and really work hard on.
Look, that's from a Boxer. Look at that. Fortunately, mine are okay at the moment. But I'm being very careful. But it's good to know that you guys have got one just in case. Wow. So that's just that's the fuses, the sticker really for the boards.
For the fuse board, yeah.
Yeah, locations. These are the kind of things you wouldn't think are available to buy, so.
And they're all original.
All original parts.
From Ferrari.
It's the little things like that if you're trying to make your Ferrari, restore it, make it concourse, then little things like that, the finer details. So 348 head, I think.
Plenum chamber, isn't it?
Plenum chamber head, yeah, 348. Just crazy. Everywhere you go. Just. So we've got here things like workshop manuals,
parts books. We also do
everything like these. Yeah, this is like the owner's manuals and things like that.
Owner's manuals, parts books.
So what have you got here? You've got a mixture of originals and reprints and.
Yes.
Yeah, and when I say reprints, it's not just a.
But they're all licensed and all done.
It's all done properly
all
like
done
this.
Properly, yeah, all done.
It's all printed nicely. I mean, that looks like an original there, workshop manual for 348. That's a reprint, is it? Look at that. That's a reprint. Yeah, you'd never know that, would you? It's in the original binder.
No, this is an original one because it's the empty one. That's
the original one.
Yeah, we do a complete one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a complete one with all the.
Here you go. Is that it, Mark?
Yeah, that's it. That's our one. And as you can see, it's almost impossible to tell the difference.
So look at that. So it's all printed, nice binder, and everything on the inside.
Useful tool to have.
Very useful. Everything 430 Scuderia there. So it's not just the old stuff. You got everything up to SF90, I guess, is it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And things like that you just would never find. So this, guys, is like the sorting station, is it?
These are shuttles, what we call shuttles, where we keep our smaller items.
Oh, okay, okay.
So you can pull down a rack by putting in a number of a tray. This will come out in your location.
Wow.
Select where to go. These go right up to the 3rd floor.
Wow. You can hear it working. So that selects a tray. And then you've got bits in here like nuts and bolts, brackets,
HT clips, gearbox spacers.
Everything. Look at this. Oh yeah, that's look, that's a radio surround, isn't it? For
yeah, little radio.
I can't tell you, I'm not that nerdy. I don't know that one, unfortunately, but I'm sure Mark does.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's a radio surround. We do a piston set now. That's what we've done ourselves.
Oh, okay. Right. Wow, look at
Complete with rings, pin, and clips.
What is that? That's Testarossa, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, it's early Testarossa.
Early Testarossa single, yeah. Original. Now, something interesting about it is body shops before. My body shop guy thought that it was a kind of reproduction because it was orange like this. This is how they come from factory.
Yeah.
Orange. There you go. This is it. I kind of challenge Mark every now and again and ask him what a certain thing is, and without even looking anywhere, he knows that is a what 246.
246 front pulley with the air conditioning pulley on.
It amazes me. Okay. How cool is that? This is how old Maranello have been here in the UK. I want a truck like that, and definitely one of those.
Wellesley Road, London.
Look at that. Mark's just pointed out that is the model of that van, the original one. So it's Wellesley Road, London was the original.
Yes,
Maranello concessionaires for the UK. Cool. Well guys, there you go. How about that? Completely unplanned video, that one. I rung up this morning to just say I'm going to pick up a couple of parts, and they said, well, we might have a little treat in store when you get here. And indeed a treat that was, being able to film and share with you some exclusive behind the scenes access of one of the world's biggest Ferrari parts stores. The Aladdin's Cave of Ferrari parts, as I like to call it, was definitely very cool. I've got to say a huge thanks to the guys at Maranello Classic Parts for allowing me to do that, especially Mark and Martin for giving me that very, very cool tour, and made my morning, that did, definitely. Anyway guys, check out Maranello. Make sure you bookmark their website for all of your Ferrari parts needs, and check out what I get up to over on my social feeds, where I get to do cool things like that. I'll see you very shortly in the next one, guys. Stay safe. Ciao for now.